Hey there everybody, Phil here for AndroidCentral.com, and we're going to take a very quick look at the Samsung Continuum, still unannounced by Verizon. We're still waiting on it, and it's this crazy little dual screen monster, so we'll look at that in a second. Here on the right hand bezel we have the micro SD card. It's back on the outside of the phone. Haven't seen that in a long time. There's a dedicated camera button too, for those of you into that sort of thing. On the other side you've got your volume rocker and micro USB port. Let's open up the back of this guy and see what's inside. Obviously not much, since the micro SD card's on the outside, but there's your standard Samsung battery and 5 megapixel camera. So we'll pop the case back on, and it fits pretty snug. This feels like pretty final hardware. And the power button's up top, so let's power them on and see what we can see. There is the Samsung logo, we're used to that. The screen looks to be about 3.5 inches. I'm gonna get a better grip on it here, and there we go. The screen's about 3.5 inches or so, don't know exactly yet. And there's the ticker down there on the bottom. That is the one really cool feature of this phone. You get news, weather, email, Facebook, you can probably get Twitter, just anything RSS you can fit down there. So we'll take a very brief look at what you can add there in a second. We're loading this up for the first time, and yes, reflection is still a problem, so we're actually going to cut this video short a little bit. But same kind of normal setup, so you decide what accounts you want, and we're going to skip some of this backup stuff here. And you got your usual, Google, Facebook, IM, whatever. You can add all that in. And then on top of that, you have the ticker down there on the bottom. It's just below the normal capacitive buttons that you're used to, and it's about 1 centimeter deep. You can add news, you can add Facebook. It'll serve as a music controller, so you have little extra buttons down there that you don't have to turn on the main screen for. It's actually really cool. I like it a lot. I can't wait to spend more time of it, especially when we can see it better. So again, apologies for that. So setup is setup, and as soon as you're done, you're greeted with TouchWiz. This is the same TouchWiz that we've seen forever, right? On all the other Galaxy S phones. Same widgets, you still have daily briefing, same home screens, same launcher. So nothing has really changed there. The big difference is down at the bottom and with the ticker. So that's how you get through it, right? You swipe left and right, and you have just all sorts of different information. We've ripped the ROM apart and seen a bunch of the icons. Really can't wait to get this in our hands. It's a really cool feature, and yes, Bing is on the phone. We're getting over that. Just, that's the way it is. We can take Bing off. We know how. We're going to. So don't just totally ignore the phone because it has Bing. So launcher is the launcher, right? We've got standard icons. Dealing with Android 2.1, update 1, just like all the other Galaxy S phones. No Froyo just yet, so hopefully we'll get that eventually. Here is the Epic 4G, just to show it next to one of the other Galaxy S phones, and you can definitely see the difference in screen sizes there. So I think it's a Super AMOLED screen, again, unofficial, so we don't have official specs yet, and I really wish it wouldn't keep going so dark, but it does. So let's flip ahead here and just pop up, say, how about, what do we have in our pocket? The Nexus 1. Let's look at the Nexus 1. Nexus 1 has a 3.7 inch screen. So there you get an idea of the size. And let's bring out the Big Daddy. Bring out the Big Daddy. There's the Droid X and its 4.3 inch screen. So now you can really see the difference in screen size. And they're about as thick. The Continuum is very thin. It's a Galaxy S phone, so I'm sure it is, right? So that's it. That is a very quick look. We will get a much better one later, I promise, guys. Very quick look at the Samsung Continuum. See you later.